This week, one of you wrote and asked if I could talk about how to tell if you're over or under medicated for a mood disorder. So I thought that was a great idea because that was a subject that came up all the time in my clinic. So this blog is for all of you who have depression, anxiety, or mood swings, or if you have a loved one with those problems, and so I can give you some tips that you could help them walk through the treatment process. So as you recall, the number one symptom of a mood disorder is you can't shut your mind off. And if it's depression or anxiety, you can't shut your mind off with negative, anxious thoughts. And if you have bipolar mood swings, you can't shut off the swings from depression to high energy, pumped drivenness. So the most important symptom is thought clutter, unwanted thoughts. So the way you tell if your medicines are working is within a month of a dose change, you should notice that your thoughts become slower, easier to control, and easier to shut off the negative thoughts, and you get fewer unwanted thoughts, and your concentration improves. So in my clinic, I would see people at least once a month, and every month I would ask them, is your mind better, worse, or the same? In other words, are the unwanted thoughts more frequent, less frequent, or the same? And if the thoughts were persisting, I would just increase the dose slightly every month. So to answer your question, under medication is when you still can't shut your mind off. You need to have your dose adjusted until you have thought clarity. Now the sign of over-medication is if you're getting too many side effects, or if your mind is completely blank and you don't have any thoughts at all. That means that you've been overcorrected and now it has completely blocked your normal thought process. And of course the solution to that is to just lower your dose slightly. Now when you go to your doctor for your regular visits, he'll probably just say, how are you feeling? And unfortunately, you'll probably just say, oh fine, which means I'm better than nothing, but I'm not great, but I don't know how to complain accurately. So here's how you complain accurately to your doctor. You answer his question by responding by how many unwanted thoughts still remain. So you let him know that you're still getting negative, anxious, down thoughts that you don't want, and so that will tell him that you need to have your dose increased or adjusted in some way. And then once your mind is clear and you can concentrate and you're relaxed and content, you've arrived at your target dose. And so that's how to give your doctor the information he needs so he knows how to adjust your dose. So I hope that helps you navigate through the medical system because we have no test. The doctor's totally dependent on you giving him the right information so he knows how to adjust your dose. So to live a transformed life, you've got to get your medications right. So now I want to hear from you. What questions would you like me to answer in one of these weekly video blogs so I can be of specific help to you? Just let me know by leaving your answer in the box below. And if this is your first visit here, then you need to get my free self-assessment guide. And to do that, just subscribe to my weekly email newsletter by filling out the subscription form right there. And I'll talk to you again next week.